Good morning, ws19. I hope you had a lovely new year and are enjoying this lockdown and the freezing weather outside, so we can't actually get out for an awful lot of fun. Today. What we're going to do today? Well, today is some very, very basic, simple instructions that you're going to be doing today. It's going to be pretty much a get on with it sort of lesson. But saying that, there are a few little things that I need you to cover for me, so we'll go into that in due course. Couple more weeks left of this project, and then we move on to branding and advertising, which is probably my favourite area, my area of expertise. Everything that I trained in is branding and advertising, so I'm your go-to person for branding and advertising help. But today, as we say, new year, new you. This is good. Some people, I've seen, I heard a lot of you applied to UCAS, a lot of you looking for references. That's really great. I think you do fantastically. I know some of you have requested that to have Peter Williams as one of your references. Peter Williams has okayed this with me. If you want Peter Williams as one of your references, please contact me. Contact me directly through the chat section, and I'll be able to supply you with Peter Williams's email address for references. Okay, let's crack on then, folks. Have a good day, dudes. Right, we are week 4. Week 3 didn't happen. We understand this, but we are now week 4. So, this week, next week, that's all you got left on this one. If you've still got anything outstanding, I will get it in as soon as possible. If you have projects that are still outstanding, resubs, get them in. Don't get a fail for it. Not at this late stage. I mean, you've already done a year and a half now. What's the point of failing at this late stage? Get the most basic stuff in, get a pass, get through. Don't get a fail on any of these. It'd just be silly at this time. As always, these we're back to the old classroom expectations. Sorry, I haven't updated these for online expectations, but the whole premise is very, very similar. So like I say, stay on task, ask for help if needed. If I'm talking, need 100% of your attention. So this means please don't start conversations in the general chat. Don't start conversation as new conversations. Please keep everything to the replies section of my comments on it. Please don't let me have to keep coming over and telling you this. Please don't make me have to keep on DMing people to tell them to stop. It's really not useful. It's not helpful for everybody, and certainly does my head in after a bit, to be fair. Make your most of this time in session. Please back up all your work. That's pretty much it. Today, what we're going to be doing. Right, we're going to be looking at the bullet points for task 2. You should finish off your bullet points for task 2 and begin to create any portfolio pieces you want to, that sort of thing. If that's what you're doing for university, that sort of thing. But also, please, to cement your understanding of effects on audiences and complete set SMART targets. I want to be looking around task 2 bullet point 3, mainly task 2 bullet point 3. So explain to me, please, in the DMs, please send me a DM through the chat function. What are preferred, negotiated and oppositional responses? I'll give you 10 minutes. If you don't know, maybe give it a Google. Have a little look. What are preferred, negotiated and oppositional responses? This is when referring to audience theory. I'll give you 10 minutes to do this. 10 minutes. So please pause the video now. You have 10 minutes starting now. Okay, smashing. So, the third bullet point, as we see in task 2, was explain negotiated, preferred and oppositional responses as established by Stuart Hall. You should have covered all 4 of these at least by now. If any of these, I'll come on to that in a sec. Right, this is what we're doing today. We're doing task 2. Please look at completing as much of task 2 as possible today. Get everything in as much as you possibly can. In order to get a pass, we have to describe. So if you describe something, you just say what it is. Explain it is like a because kind of question. So, or a why. So, this is good because, I like to drink coffee. It's a describe, I like to drink coffee because it tastes very nice. This is basic. Coffee tastes nice is a description. I like to drink coffee because it tastes good. It wakes me up in the morning and it's really great. Something like that. That's an explanation. If you're looking for a distinction, you're looking for a comprehensive explanation. You're looking at why. You're looking at pros and cons. You're looking at what could be done differently. So I like drinking coffee because it really tastes nice. It wakes me up in the morning and it makes me feel good for about an hour. Comprehensive explanation would be saying, I used to drink tea, but I find that it doesn't have the same effects when I'm waking up in the morning, and I tend to feel sluggish if I've drank too much tea. Although saying this, I do like dunking biscuits and tea, and I also don't like dunking biscuits in coffee. So, a bit more. Give us pros and cons. The cons of coffee, the sort of coffee that I like, costs quite a bit of money. So this affects me financially. This sort of thing. Give a bit more. Basically, the more you give, the better grade you get. This is quite standard. So, if there is something you do not understand on task 2, give me a DM. I'll try and find some useful resources for you relating to the bullet point you're stuck on. But let's think, C2, see me. C2, see me is basically have a word with Google, do a bit of a search, see if you can find anything. It's what I'll probably be doing. So if you see YouTube, have a look if there's anything about them, the bullet point that you're stuck on YouTube. See if that can explain it a bit better to you. Maybe ask your friends, ask somebody who's probably done this and probably done this well. That sort of thing. And then if you're completely stuck, then see me. The reason I put these things down as see other sources before seeing me is because there is a lot of you. So how many have we got? We've probably got a good 40 people who are going to be sending me questions going, I don't understand what this means. This, have a little look first. You may be able to get a better answer. I may not be able to get back to you within the time. You may just be sat there doing nothing, waiting for me to answer to your question. See Google, see YouTube, see me. Or let's say see friends, see Google, see YouTube, see me. So C3, see me. There you go. C3, see me. That's what you need to do. Okay, today, please, for the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'd like you to please work on the notes that you've taken so far in task 2 and continue to work on this task as spoke. Send me 2 smart targets for today's session. Send them through the DMs so I know what you're doing. If you don't send me this, then I'm going to presume that you've just logged into the chat to get your register mark and then gone, basically. So if you don't send these, then what am I to do? This will also be hang on, let me carry on with that in a sec. So 5 to 10 minutes, send me 2 smart targets of what you're going to do on task 2 specifically. 5 to 10 minutes, pause your video, starting now. Right. For the last bit, let's go back to those. I've got something to look at. For the session then, please complete your smart targets. I want to see evidence of what you have done in this session. I want you to send it to me via the DMs. If you have not done this, I presume you haven't been in the lesson. So, you're going to be here for the session. You're going to complete your 2 smart targets and send me what you've done. Okay, I'm sure we've got that. That is today's session. I will be live in the chat on Microsoft Teams throughout the entire session. Ask questions if you need to, but remember that the 3: see friends, see Google, see YouTube, see me. Okay, right then, and I will speak to you later. Come back just before the end of the session. Okay, pause your video. Thank you. Right, smash it, folks. Make sure you've sent everything to me from today's session, please, so I can have a little look at it, check that you're on the right target. thank you much. That's all you're getting from me for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your sessions. I believe you're probably with Elliot this afternoon, so enjoy that. What a guy. Take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.